Hey guys, welcome to Kerno EDC. Hope you're doing well out there. This is a review for the Viperade VE13 Mini Pocket EDC Organiser. It's a bit of a mouthful. You might have recently seen a review of this, which is the Viperade VE13 Organiser. I'll attach the link below if you want to check that out a little later. If you've got a slightly larger loadout, then I'd probably suggest going with this option, but if you're after something much smaller, obviously the Mini might be suited to you. I'll go through sort of some of the tools and stuff that you might be able to fit in this pouch, just like I did with this one before. So this is on Amazon for £21.99. Not sure what that is in dollars, but I'm sure you guys can sort of get a currency converter and work that out. So £21.99. It's pictured on Amazon with some patches on this. I don't know if you can see this, but there's like the bottom half is sort of hook and loop Velcro section. On Amazon it's pictured with a couple of Viperade patches. They don't actually come with this, just for your information. But to go over some of the things or features it does have, so it has the Velcro patch area on the back. It's nylon material for the most part, with a molly system on the front with 3 sort of molly squares. It has 2 front pockets. I'll get into the measurements shortly. And then it has this loop section on the top. It also doesn't actually come with this little carabiner. This came with a Rinky product I bought also off of Amazon, which I can link below as well. But it's a bit sort of, I guess, flatter or rounder than your standard carabiner, because they sort of go off at an angle. So I tend to keep these on my pouches because I often stick them in my either my briefcase bag or my EDC Tom-Tock sling. This one usually goes in my Tom-Tock sling, and I use these as handles just for grabbing and pulling out, and it's handy just to have something that you can attach the pouches to. So it has that, and then on the back it has this zipper pouch with a YKK zipper, which is, again, they're just great zips. Any product usually with these on is usually of a good standard. It's a nice little touch. Has the little Viperade label on the side there. It doesn't really annoy me. I've sort of kept it on. You might be able to take it off, but it's fine. As for the inside of the pouch, when it's sort of packed out like this, there isn't actually a lot of space sort of to get in. I tend to keep plasters and like an alcohol wipe in there, a couple of paracetamol in a little in the case that they sort of came in. I just cut them out and chuck them in, and then I've got a couple of screwdriver bits, because I've got this SOG power pint which can actually take screwdriver bits, so I keep a couple of spares in the back. Put that back in there, and then in the front here as well with the bit, I've got a Lumen Top keychain. It's called the EDC 02, which is a great little flashlight. I'm not going to go too much into detail now because it's not a review for that, but it's got a neat little pocket clip, and this top end is magnetic. It's a good sort of size. For comparison, it's bigger than my baby finger, just with the top piece on, and the clip is also removable when you take this off. Anyway, so currently for my small loadout in my sling bag, this is the setup. So I've got the little torch and then the SOG power pint. Fantastic multi-tool. Great opening on this. It has got its flaws. Again, I'm not going to go into detail. There's a lot of good reviews on YouTube about the SOG power pint. But one of its great features is this magnetic section here, where you can attach this bit, as I explained. So that can go in there, and then you've basically got yourself a screwdriver. And you can also just put the standard bits in without the extender. As for size of the SOG power pint, compared to my Leatherman Wave, just for reference, it's like a medium size multi-tool, this being your sort of standard size, like most Leatherman are about this sort of size. So the SOG is sort of in between that and a Gerber dime, which I have one but it's not actually here. Gerber dime is a little bit smaller. The Gerber dime would also fit probably in this left hand pouch, probably not in this one. And then, so if I was to get a knife, this is a Civivi Elementum, ebony with black stonewash blade, which those of you in the EDC world will probably be aware of as Civivi Elementum. Very beautiful lightweight knife. So this will fit in the left hand pouch fairly comfortably with a little bit of overhang. But anything bulkier, such as this Ganzo, I'm trying to remember the serial number, I think it's a G704. Where are we? Yeah, G704. So this is a fairly chunky knife compared to the Elementum, for example, and it's a little bit taller. This won't fit in, just to let you know. It will fit in the VE13 fairly comfortably, a bit snug getting it out. Yeah, so small knife will fit in here pretty comfortably, and a fairly small sort of Olight or lumen top torch. I also put my Rovivon A1X torch in here, but it will fall down, so you need something to sort of pull it out. So that will give you an idea of sort of what sort of items you can fit in here. There's also a small little pry bar, which no doubt will fit in this side, like so. And then I also, somewhere, there it is, I also have the Gerber pry brid, which again will also fit in snugly with about as much overhang as the Civivi Elementum. So that hopefully gives you an idea of some of the items and tools you can get in there. You can also put in, say, a Zebra Expands pen if you're wanting to carry a pen. Again, a fair bit of overhang, but if that doesn't bother you, it just about clips on here. Or what I find, if I've got, say, a couple of tools in here, you can sort of slide it in there and use the clip and sort of slide it just in like that, and then you've got a pen as well. But whether that would bug you or not, I don't know. It's down to personal preference. Yeah, and then you've got the 3 molly loops, so you can always tuck stuff in here or clip on like a compass or anything like that. The dimensions you can find on Amazon, but generally this is 10 centimeters tall by 8 centimeters wide, as in the whole product. And then the pockets, so this particular one is 4 centimeters across, and then I believe this one is 3 centimeters across, and there's obviously the depth as well. Feel free, I'll add the Amazon link below, so you can check the exact measurements. As I explained, the rear pocket is a bit of a squeeze when the front end is packed out, but you know, if you wanted to just keep cash and stuff in here, should be fine. But you know, it's going to get a bit fiddly if you do stick a fair amount of stuff inside. Yeah, I think that just about covers everything. As I explained, it doesn't come with the patches that are pictured on Amazon, so if you're wanting those as well, you might have to actually go to the Viperade website and see if there's some available. Yeah, that's just about it. Very nice little pouch. Highly recommend it for small loadouts. It's nice and good quality, tough wear. I've had this for a couple of months now and it's still in good shape. Yeah, if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you wish to get any more notifications for other reviews going up. Yeah, take care of yourselves and thanks for listening.